Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hi, my name is Rebecca Singh. So, automobiles, beer, chewing gum, cereals, ketchup, crayons, flour, and toothpaste, all products that we know about, but what could all these possibly have in common? Believe it or not, but corn. Yes, corn. Currently taking a sociology and English class solely based on food, I've discovered that there's so much more to corn than I ever imagined. So, based on my curiosity, I decided to investigate this further. Today, I would like to share with you a brief history of corn, its various uses, the government's role in the corn market, and the impact of corn on people. First off, according to the United States Department of Agriculture, corn originated from central Mexico at least 7,000 years ago. From Mexico, it spread in north, and then the Indians who migrated from north brought corn to America. Now, the corn was an important part of the diet within the Indian groups. They utilized all parts of the corn. So their husks were woven and they used it as baskets, placemats, sleeping mats, and dolls, even to the cobs were made for ceremonial uses. Likewise, corn has become an essential product in the U.S. market due to its many uses. For example, the fabrics used to make our clothing is strengthened by cornstarch. In addition, the livestock, such as the animals that we eat, such as pigs, cows, etc., are being fed corn. According to PETA, more than 70% of the corn that the U.S. grows are fed to farm animals. And PETA represents the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, which is one of the largest animal rights organizations in the world. Likewise, many of the soft drinks that we drink and enjoy are made up of corn, or they have some form of corn in them. In addition to the papers, the ink that we use, even to the chairs that we're sitting on right now, they probably have some form of corn in them. Moving on, according to the U.S. Food Administration, the average American supermarket has over 45,000 items, and even more than a quarter of them contain corn. In addition, the government plays a major role in the production of corn. Corn receives more government subsidies than any other crop. New Deal farm programs are being employed to farmers in order to encourage them to keep producing corn in order to meet the demands of our nation. So this means that farmers, they basically vouch that they're going to produce a certain amount of corn within their land, and the government pays them minimum wage for that corn only. In addition, government is heavily invested in the fast food industry, like probably most of you know. So things like processed corn, synthetic corns, and hybrid as well are being used to make our burgers. So are you aware that it takes 7 pounds of corn to produce 1 pound of beef, 6.5 pounds of corn to produce 1 pound of pork, and 2.6 pounds of corn to produce 1 pound of chicken? And that's according to the USDA statistics. This brings me into my last part, the impact of corn on people. Now, we see that more and more land usage is being given to corn. So within southern countries such as Iowa, there's a depopulation of the American farm belt because we need more space to keep producing this corn, which we're so dependent on. And this means falling prices and no profit for the farmers that are producing the corn. In addition, Dr. Hilary Parker, director of Princeton Neuroscience Institute, reported finding a link between corn and an increase in weight problems and obesity. And this is bad because according to the National Institute of Health, 64.5% of the U.S. adults are overweight. And with corn being in almost every one of our products, this is just only bad news for us humans as well as animals. So basically, the average American taste bud craves corn. And although we feel like we're receiving a variety, we're really not. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of the products that we intake, that we just know about everyday products, have corn in them. Hence, it would be difficult for any American today to live without corn. Despite its human health effects, corn is still being produced in large quantities, and with the government 100% behind it, it's considered the king crop, dominating the fast food industry as well as our taste buds. Think about it. What's the last thing you ate or drank? It probably had corn in it. Thank you.